Hey guys, ZXXify here, and for you guys I've got a small class setup video for the weapon Peacekeeper that was released in Black Ops 2's DLC Revolution today. The Peacekeeper is a submachine gun, but in addition it has the perks of an assault rifle, which means it has increased range and firepower, which makes it great weapon on a small map or a big map, close quarters combat, you name it. I've personally taken a great liking to the weapon, as most people probably have done already, and it is one of those weapons that you could use probably on any map. And in this video I'm going to show you guys what I think is the best class setup for the Peacekeeper. I'll go over the perks first. For perk 1, I'd recommend you equip perk 1 Greed, as there are a few options you could go for here which will probably be best in terms of setting up your class, which I'll go over in a minute. For the first perk, I've put on Hardline. Hardline is pretty damn useful if you're the kind of player who likes to run the high score streaks, you know, the Lodestar, Swarm, K9 unit and all of the others. Hardline will knock off 20% of the requirement of your score streaks, making it that bit easier when on task for earning your next score streak smoothly. Score streak kills don't award that much, but with the lesser requirement of Hardline, those points that you're getting off the high score streaks will build up nicely and get you back on track for your next score streaks and getting you those 100 plus gameplays. For my alternative perk 1, this usually depends on what kind of player you are as a whole, but I've equipped Ghost because I like to rush a lot, and no matter how bad the enemy team is doing, there'll always be a random UAV somewhere. Ghost will hide you from UAVs when moving, so like I said, if you're the player that likes to rush a lot, Ghost is probably well suited if you want to stay hidden from the radar. Although, if you don't worry about UAVs too much, you can always replace Ghost with Flak Jacket, which is definitely useful, as you always get these random grenades and C4s flying about all over the place, so Flak Jacket gives you that nice little bit of protection. For perk 2, I've chosen Scavenger. I'm personally not a fan of picking up weapons off the floor. I like to stick with the weapon I've had right from the beginning of the game, and Peacekeeper only starts off with 90 bullets, which isn't a lot considering SMGs eat up a lot of ammo quite soon. But you can always run toughness instead of this if you're not too fussed about that. Lastly, for perk 3, I guess you can kind of choose what you want here. I've got dexterity on purely because of the fast aiming after sprinting, and it speeds up climbing through windows and climbing up ladders a lot faster. But you could always have extreme conditioning if you want to make your rushing more effective, and there's engineer as well. It all comes down to, you know, your own playstyle. We'll move to lethal equipment. Again, similarly, this can be up to you. I've equipped C4 because you have a little more control in where C4 is thrown, whilst maintaining a nice little distance, getting you them difficult kills that you need. For tactical, I've put on Shock Charge. C4 and Shock Charge make a really good combination and a really effective trap when playing objectives. I mean, you could lay down both of these at maybe a domination flag. An enemy will come along and try to capture that flag. He'll be shocked by the Shock Charge. You'll set off the C4 smoothly by double tapping X, and you're pretty much sorted. But aside from this, I'd recommend EMP grenades. EMP grenades have taken on more of a role than they did in Modern Warfare 3. EMP grenades become really useful when you come into combat with Guardians, Sentry Guns, AGRs, all of those annoying ground score streaks. One throw of the EMP grenade and it's lights out. It's effective against players also. By throwing an EMP grenade at someone, you are really throwing them into panic. You know, with no radar and not knowing where enemies are coming from, you pretty much do have the upper hand. Lastly, we'll go over to attachments. The suppressor is actually very beneficial on the Peacekeeper, which did surprise me quite a lot. Not only does it keep you off the radar when shooting, but you're still able to maintain a nice and steady range when going for long distance kills, so it's really good to see how Treyarch have balanced that out. The last attachment I've added is the quick draw handle. Now, most people are probably thinking, well, why would we need a quick draw handle? Peacekeeper's an SMG, and they have the quickest aim down the sights out of most weapons, which is all very true. But if you add quick draw handle to the equation, you can aim down the sights a lot quicker, which gives you a huge advantage when coming into unexpected close quarters with an enemy, and give you, again, the upper hand that you need. So that's my class setup for the Peacekeeper. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hit like if it did. Maybe there might be improvements to the class setup maybe that you guys have. This is just me personally showing what I do well in, as you know, I showed the gameplay showed you right at the beginning. Anyway, I hope you're all enjoying the DLC, and for PS3 users, don't worry, it'll reach you very soon. I'm ZXXFi. Hope you hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all later. Peace.